Hi everyone, it's Simon from High Playing Games with a review of Just Deal With It, the latest Playlink game from PlayStation 4, part of the 2018 batch that came out. Just Deal With It means that because it's a Playlink game, you need to download an app from either the App Store or Google Play. The app's about 150 megabytes, so you're going to need to clear some space, but you can store it on external storage, which not all Playlink apps let you do, which I was grateful for. The app itself works really fine, well laid out, made sense to me, and it actually feels like you're flicking cards around, which was quite cool. And it lets you do some other things as well, which I'll go into. But Just Deal With It brings 5 different card games to the table, and they are Blackjack, Crazy Eights, Hearts, Rummy and Poker. You are playing it in a papercraft world of Deal, which is introduced to you by an Italian/Mexican joker who narrates your characters as you slide in through the world and you've created them, talks you through the rules of each game before that you play if you want them, because you might be new to certain things, and makes little off-the-cuff comments about your character and how they're doing and how they're not doing. It's actually got some decent production values and reminded me a little bit of, because it's papercraft, Tearaway, naturally, but also the Power is Knowledge games, because they're dealt in like a faux papercraft environment as well. So yeah, I was quite impressed with that, because a card game doesn't need to have that kind of lavish setting done to it, but I was really appreciative of the fact that it was. Now you can play these games from 2 to 10 players locally, depending on the type of game that it is. You will need at least 3 players to be able to play Hearts. However, if you've got people in split rooms and you have multiple copies of the game, you can also then invite people to join you in online games. I've not been able to test that because, as far as I know, I'm the only person that I know that's got to Just Deal With It, unfortunately. And so what I done was I tried to test it out by going just randomly online by myself. I didn't meet anyone, so if people do randomly just drop into a game, then no one else was playing online as I was, and I've still yet been able to test those features out. Which is a shame, actually, because there's plenty to like about this. Alongside just playing the basic games, you can also turn on or off party variants. So the idea behind that is that actually, as you take a turn, you also have a power-up that is randomly chosen for you. It might be that you're able to chuck a bomb at someone, so it means that they can't lay down like a rummy on, a melt on their turn, or meld, on their turn. It could be that you throw gunk at someone's screen, and because you're now running at timed turns, it just means that it's causing extra confusion and carnage, so they need to wipe off the gunk before they can play. It also means that because you're running in each game, basically wants you to get to a certain amount of points or earnings before you are declared champion, and it keeps like a running leaderboard across multiple games as you play. It could be that you've got score multipliers or score demultipliers, that kind of thing. So I found that the party variants, keeping them turned on, actually gave a little bit of herbs and spice to the mix, which a card game potentially could need. But if you're a purist, you can turn it all off, and that is perfectly fine. Which ultimately brings me to the question of the price of the game. At £14, which was what I bought it for a physical copy, rattle, 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 case, case, case. I have to say that there wasn't enough card game here for me to kind of say, yes, definitely get. But the game itself is actually really sound. It's just there's not a whole lot here for you to do. So if you spot this on a price drop, and you know you've got people who quite enjoy these types of card games or basic card games, or you've got people elsewhere who you might be able to do like a 2 versus 2 in different rooms, I'd recommend picking up Just Deal With It. But I don't think it warrants the £14 that I paid for it, unfortunately, despite some of its really nice lavish production value. So thank you very much for watching. You guys take care, and I'll be reviewing all of the Playlink games on this channel, so stay tuned. Bye. This channel is just one of my many projects that cover games, music and film. If you enjoy any of these and would consider supporting me to develop further in the future, you can do so by visiting patreon.com/Satorimon. Thank you for your time and for watching the video.